I had one chatter that came in and they say, hey, I'm the mother of so-and-so. He took his own life. I just wanted to let you know you were his favorite streamer.
What?
I'm sorry that he took his life. I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. I hope you're all right. I'm sorry for the loss of your son.
My God.
Ugh. Come to find out, they come back a month later and they're like, my brother typed that, banned his, blocked him. You're the chatter? I knew that, bro. I'm banning you, man. That's fucking weird as shit.
YouTube, what's the word? What's the word? Listen, we have another reaction video. Today we have The Only Streamer That Cares by Golf Cart. Now listen, Golf Cart, it's a YouTube channel that did a lot of videos on streamers, YouTubers. And today we're watching The Only Streamer That Cares, and his thumbnail is the one and only Joe Bartolozzi. Let's get into it.
You know what the most important part of any live stream is? The chat. Every night, thousands of viewers pour into their favorite streamer's chat. Together, they decide what games get played, what videos get watched, and the streamers who keep them entertained get paid. It sounds pretty easy, right? Just give the chat what it wants. The problem is, chat never wants just one thing. There's thousands of people all asking for something different, and no matter what you do, someone's unhappy. The biggest streamers learn to follow the majority and keep the party moving, because stopping everything for one unhappy viewer is the cardinal sin of streaming. You don't need 10,000 people hanging over a single name in the chat. But what happens when the needs of the one are a matter of life and death?
My girlfriend of 3 years took her own life in November of 2025. Losing my best friend and the person I love most in the world. I'm feeling like my life is no longer worth living, and I've been falling into a bad habit of drug addiction, leading me to on MDMA in December. I don't want to be here anymore.
This is Joe Bartolozzi, and he's one of the only streamers that stops everything when someone needs help.
If a chatter of mine is coming into my chat saying they're suicidal, I am first and foremost going to read their message.
But when you do this, when you make yourself the person people turn to at their lowest, you're also now the one who has to carry the weight of it. Because now you're surrounded by darkness.
Today I decided to end everything. Got a shotgun, can't find it in me to love myself.
Now you're giving away pieces of yourself to everyone around you.
People are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't.
Now it feels like the whole world is on your shoulders.
Now I'm going, oh, if I stop posting, people are gonna start themselves.
That's a heavy weight to pick up, and we wanted to know why.
Who is Joe Bartolozzi, and why do you care so deeply about some of the things that you do? Which is maybe a little deep for 10:30 in the morning, but
no, it's all right.
Joe Bartolozzi.
I won't lie to y'all, chat. The first time I seen Joe Bartolozzi, gang, I think he had come up on like TikTok. I'm gonna keep it so a buck. I never seen him on TikTok. And if I did, I don't remember. I just know when I first seen Joe Bartolozzi, bro, my YouTube algorithm, it just kept cranking him every single. I'm like, who is this guy? I keep seeing every single. Yo, I would go over 3 videos. Boom, see Joe. Go over 3 videos. Boom, see Joe. I'm like, yo, why am I seeing this man so much on my YouTube? Literally, this happened, not even gonna lie, it probably happened, I want to say November of last year. So I'm fairly new to finding Joe Bartolozzi, deadass. But I just found him. And now, gang, I'm not gonna lie, I can't stop watching this man. He's a very good streamer, YouTuber, whatever you want to call him. He's good, bro. He's good.
He was born on February 6th, 2002, in
Joey,
New Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey.
Joe wasn't the kid you've picked to become famous online. He was the small, quiet kid. Jersey. Joe was.
Joe, listen, we need to have a talk about this haircut. Joe, I fuck with you, gang. Like, heavy. I hope one day we can do a collab stream one day, bro. But Joe, what is this haircut? This is some Beatles type haircut. Joe, come on.
Wasn't the kid you have picked to become famous online. He was the small, quiet kid, the one getting picked last for everything.
I was kind of like the lanky kid that didn't really know how to control his body. So that's why I was picked last.
But by high school, things started turning around. He hit his growth spurt, got into lifting, and went from being the kid nobody picked to a legitimate athlete. By 2019, Joe's a track athlete at a Catholic prep school in New Jersey, working part-time at a GNC, heading towards a completely normal life. And then a Chinese tech company bought a dying lip sync school in New Jersey, working part-time at a GNC, heading towards a completely normal life.
Working part-time at a GNC. I'm not gonna lie. For the pictures that golf cart showed, family photos. You feel me? The prep school. I know what kind of nigga Joe grew up as. You feel me? Shout out to Joe. Joe got the chiseled jaw, the golden retriever, the log behind her. You only have this, Joe. You might have a little bit. You feel me? A little bit of pape to you. A little bit of pape going up. But nah, I can tell Joe's a good dude, bro. Joe's a good dude, bro. He's a good dude.
And then a Chinese tech company bought a dying lip syncing app.
Oh, TikTok.
TikTok is the latest app to capture the attention of teens and young adults across the world.
A Chinese company called ByteDance bought the relatively dead app.
Damn, child, like 2017, 2016.
On August 2nd, 2018, TikTok officially hit the App Store.
Damn.
TikTok.
Now, early on, TikTok was mostly just the same creators who came over from Musical.ly. So all of those cringy lip sync videos and the reputation that came with them carried straight over.
Going through your parents' divorce is more fun than going through TikTok.
For a while there, TikTok as a whole was pretty cringy.
Yeah, I used to get made fun of.
But
Nah, chat, what the fuck is this?
even with that reputation, Joe figured he'd try it anyway. He posted his first TikTok in December of 2019, and it got
Nah, chat, with TikTok, I ain't gonna lie, gang. I remember when TikTok first dropped. Not even first dropped. I think I was a slight bit late to TikTok. It came out in what, 2018, he said? 2017, 2018? I think I downloaded TikTok 2020, I believe. But back in those days, it low-key, I didn't want to download it, but I downloaded it because this girl, she kept sending me TikToks. I'm like, yo, I can't see these shits. Like, I can't see them. She's like, why? Get the app. I'm like, I'm not getting TikTok. I remember, like, it used to be cool to not have TikTok. You see how far we came as a society, as a people? Like, it used to be mad cool to not have a TikTok. It's like, if you had it, you was like, you on some white girl type time. Like, what's up with you? Like, why are you on the app? What's going on? Like, dead ass. It used to be like cringe to have the app because of the Musical.ly, the dancing, the all that shit. And then, gang, I downloaded it one day because she spammed, sent me like 10 videos. I'm like, bro, all right, bro. Downloaded it one day, never turned back. Then, nigga, I started posting on TikTok my damn self. I'm like, what the hell? Crazy. I started posting. Now, back then, bro, when you post on TikTok, bro, let's say your video gets like 10,000 views, 5,000 views. Out of those 10,000 to 5,000 views, half of them niggas were following you, bro. Dead ass. So yeah, I started posting on TikTok like 2020, I think, early 2021. Bunch of like anime shit. I was heavy in anime, and then like, bro, from there I started posting, okay? Started posting shit. Nigga, now we here, bro. Still ain't made it yet, but nigga, we're getting somewhere though.
a few hundred likes, which is nothing crazy, but it was enough to make him post another one, and another one.
Nah, facts,
and he just
though.
kept going.
When we get them likes.
He went from pointing at text on a screen to actually talking, ranting straight to the camera about whatever stupid thing pissed him off that day.
Crispy bacon.
Looking left or right in the urinal at all times.
This is where Joe carved out his lane. He became the loud guy in the beanie who yell about people who drink sparkling water or crash out over some DIY tutorial.
This is when I seen Joe Bart. From what I can remember, this is when I seen Joe Bart with the green screen background. Slightly though. I just remember seeing this beanie. This beanie stands out so crazy, bro.
Coffee pots floating.
By the time COVID hit, TikTok
Not
was
mad, I'm joking.
mainstream platform. Suddenly, TikTokers were performing at NBA halftime shows or hanging with the Kardashians. I mean, the D'Amelios were dropping a reality show on Hulu. It was the biggest app in the world.
Oh my
Joe
god, the
got in early.
6
D'Amelios.
months after you started posting, if I'm not mistaken,
they had
you
a
had over 1
run.
million followers on TikTok.
2020 TikTok, you could literally post anything, and if it got any amount of views, half the people that saw it would follow you.
Facts.
So now you've got a teenage guy,
Facts.
fresh out of high school, with millions of people watching his every move. But what do you think this does to a person?
It's not the same guy
Nigga, that
like
ego
a
probably
Disney star,
inflates.
right? Because I was nowhere near that level. But it's just the idea of like, I was a teenager that's getting clout, and I think 99% of the time, that's bad.
And Joe was no exception. All of those views, all that attention that comes with internet fame, it went straight to his head.
I went from being a really insecure, it was like two polar opposites, right? And I had to find the medium. Like, I used to be really insecure when I was in like middle school, early high school, to a point where like I started working out, I started doing this, and then it went like full flop to like narcissism. And so it was like an obsession with myself because of insecurity that then inflated my ego to the point where I'm like, oh, I'm awesome.
And you can see it in the content from that era. The captions, the attitude, the way that he carried himself.
So this is my proposal for anyone.
June 24th, National Suck. Joe, what the hell?
Out there that would like to participate in the holiday, but don't have anybody to assist them. I'm here.
This is
Yo!
the version of Joe that Joe doesn't like.
That person in that facade I had to do to create that character actually became me for a short period of time, and I hated it.
But as much as Joe hates this version of himself, he also kind of owes everything to him. Because that ego is what gave him the confidence and drive to start making bigger swings in his career. And when you're building yourself from the ground up, those two things can be the difference between success and failure. You see, everyone wants to start their own thing until they realize how much work starting actually takes. Building your website, setting up payments, all the boring stuff. And most people don't quit because the idea was bad. They quit because the setup got in the way. That's where WOP comes in. But now back to Joe and the business he was just starting to build. It started with diversifying his audience. Because unlike YouTube or Twitch, your follower count is kind of empty on TikTok. You can have 1 million followers on there and make no money. Because
that's facts though. That's facts. I remember when I was posting heavy on TikTok, getting views, getting engagement. Dang, I'm not gonna lie, I have like maybe 7 posts on TikTok that reached like 2 mil, 3 mil, dead ass. Bro, you didn't get paid shit. You didn't get paid. I mean, you got paid something, but you wasn't getting paid like no real money though. Like a mil, I'm just getting like 1 to 3 mil. These niggas like Joe, 10, 12, 30 mil. Like you not getting paid? What? I remember to this day, bro. I was getting paid for TikTok. I was getting paid. I think the most I got paid for TikTok was like $1,200. I made $1,200 from TikTok. I remember this to this day. I walked into a mall here in Charlotte called South Park Mall. It's me and my homie Herb. We walking da. And so I'm like, yo, bro, I just got paid. Nigga, the check hit while I'm walking in the mall. It's just weird. Man, weird. Like a check hit when I'm walking in the mall. I look at it, I'm like, yo, this shit just hit. I look at Herb. I'm like, shit, let's spend it. That shit, let's spend it, nigga. I went and bought a damn Coach, Naruto, Michael B. Jordan fucking satchel. Dumb mistake, but shit. You know me, shit happens.
Platform simply doesn't pay its creators.
But they don't pay though, that ass.
Like I was probably making like what, 10K a year. I was making less than minimum wage.
So in the summer of 2020, just before starting his freshman year of college, Joe announced his first ever Twitch stream.
I'm gonna start streaming video games on Twitch in a day or two.
He started moving viewers from TikTok to Twitch, where he'd stream games like Rocket League and Fall Guys.
Oh, I got it!
Then he'd take the best moments from those streams and post them to YouTube. By fall of that year, Joe was juggling multiple TikTok uploads a day, streaming on Twitch, making YouTube content, all while managing his classwork in college.
What was the schedule like in college? There's so much going on. How do you manage that?
It was a lot. Like, balancing streaming and college sucked. But it was so doable. And I hate when streamers say, oh, I really needed to drop out to pursue streaming. Like, get the out of here. I was growing and in college the entire time.
Thank you for 3 million followers.
4 million followers.
By December, Joe had cleared 5 million followers on TikTok.
4 million followers.
Joe was pulling in nearly 1,000 average viewers.
Damn, his first stream?
Like, I was...
And just a few months after his first stream, Joe was pulling in nearly 1,000 average viewers on Twitch.
Like, I was...
Damn, Joe. But that goes to show though, like, when you grow your audience off platform, like off Twitch, you can really push. You feel me? You can really push like a movement. You can really push like growth. Somebody like Joe, bro, he got it. Joe dead got it though.
Obsessed with performance.
Joe was constantly studying social media, trying to understand what made videos pop.
Facts though, facts. You have to though.
That confidence had turned into
That's where I'm at right now, bro. Just studying this shit. Studying it, bro.
Not like the person he saw in the mirror.
I'm trying to map out where the ego kind of starts to disappear versus, like, was there a low point, a moment where you're like, holy shit, I gotta change?
Yeah, I don't think there was like an aha, right? It wasn't like a light switch flip. It was more over the span of like a 6-month period where I was like, I'm kind of being a dickhead. Yeah. Coupled with a variety of things. So I don't know if you can include this in the video. That's up to you. I tripped on mushrooms for the first time, like, and I hate when people talk about like that being a genuine changing factor in their life, because it's like, okay, cornball, like that's what made you, you know, really have that light switch. But I think it was like, it was a part of it, you know, like it removed the grooves of life that I have gotten into, and it made me reset to a point where I had to kind of look in myself.
Bro, I hear that all the time. People be hitting the mushrooms. They be going through these like existential crisis, and they like become, it's almost like they take mushrooms, wherever they're going through, they have to battle that at that moment. If not, shit going to get bad. Facts. I've heard that so many times. Bro, is mushrooms that bad? I mean, not bad, but it's mushrooms. I've always heard like when you take it, you're not the same person that you was after you took it or before you took it. I heard that person that you are, it completely changes your I've seen it changes your brain makeup, or either changes who you are, not who you are. I think it changes your brain makeup. I've seen some research on it. I know friends that have taken mushrooms, and they've even said that like when you take them, you just become a better you, and you just face like dark things that you never really wanted to see and see within yourself. So that's probably what Joe means. Is like Joe probably took some mushrooms probably during the time of his height during his TikTok era, and he was just like, bro, like what am I doing? I'm a fucking dickhead. Deadass. Taking mushrooms though. Never tried it though. Never tried it.
A lot of the people that I knew in philosophy classes as well were sharing ideas that, you know, I may have heard but not resonated or understood fully. It was so much like, wow, I'm gonna die one day. I should kind of treat people in a way that's like, this is our only life. And I accredit my viewers a lot because in that time, parasocial relationships built a little bit, which is bad. But at the same time, there were people coming to me for the first time going, I want to kill myself.
You were chatting to your last streamer because you're ending it all.
Whoa, 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 whoa. If there was a moment of like lock in, it was that.
What happened? One of my subs just said he's gonna kill himself. Dude, do you need help?
Because I was going, yeah, even though I'm 19, you know, there are people that actually look up to me in a way that's like, I need to be better.
Life is the best thing that will ever happen, no matter.
All I can hear is Max saying, don't do it, bro. No cap. All I can hear is Max saying, don't do it, bro. But now, on a serious note though, like having a chatter come into your chat saying they want to off themselves. I want to say I've only had that one time, and like dead ass, like when you see something like that, it's hard to tell, like, are they saying it from a point of actually feeling this way, or are they saying it from a point of trolls type shit? Because niggas troll weird on the internet. Like for some reason, I don't know why. But what you have to do is you really gotta just like stop what you're doing and talk to them. If not, it's hard to discern. But if you don't talk to them, then the gang, it might be the only person that they came and talked to was you. So shit.
How bad it can get. Life is amazing.
Now put yourself in that chair for a second. You're 19 years old. You started streaming to play video games, to have fun and make people laugh, and somebody you've never met just told you they're planning their own death. And out of everyone in their life, they picked you to tell.
I feel like no one cares and I want to end it all. I have a date planned, so you'll probably never see me again. I want to say you make me laugh a lot. I'm going to kill myself October 2nd. No one will remember me.
What?
And this kept happening. Joe would go live, and sooner or later, somebody would show up in a genuine crisis, typing their darkest thoughts into a Twitch chat.
Don't want to be a mood killer. I just want to say my family basically bullies me every day, and I can't get them to stop. I've been thinking about suicide a lot.
When Joe first started getting these messages from chatters, his initial response was the same as anyone with the hearts would be. He wanted to help. Both on stream and off of it, Joe took the time to talk with those viewers.
Yeah, facts though. W fucking Joe, bro.
Real advice just like you would with a friend.
You guys mean the world to me. If you need help with something like that, I can try my best. So that's why I'm kind of chilling or pausing the stream for the last like 15 minutes to talk about this, because that's important.
But there's a harsh reality that all streamers have to learn eventually. Your viewers aren't your friends. They can't be.
I have had probably 20 people come to me about themselves, like on live. The first 2 times it's happened, I have tried to like help them, and then it just ended badly in terms of them getting parasocial towards me and then nonstop coming to me.
You see, the relationship between a streamer and a viewer is way more complicated than a normal friendship.
Offline?
When you spend hours watching someone through a screen, day after day, your brain starts doing something weird. You pick up their sense of humor. You learn their opinions, their moods, what makes them laugh and what sets them off. You come to know them the way you'd know a friend, except they have no idea you even exist.
Granted. Joe's has a crazy huge chat. But somebody like me who has a smaller chat, it's like, I know most of my niggas like Twiz, Haley, Trev, Blue, Pest, you feel me? Mako, Ro, like, but I've also seen that when you have a smaller chat, you get more personalized, more familiar with your chat. You have more of a larger audience. You kind of lose that familiarity with your guys. It just becomes the chat now. It's a give and take. It's a give and take.
This is what's called a parasocial relationship, and it can be a dangerous thing.
Now a scary home invasion as 3 masked intruders with guns grab a popular...
I'm not gonna lie, having a parasocial relationship with a chatter, that's gotta be low-key scary. Cause like they think that they know you in and out because they watch you on live for hours and hours on end, but they don't really know you personally as a person, like, you feel me? That's the biggest thing that I've seen nowadays in like just chats and Twitch and live stream. And the chat, not mine per se, but like bigger audiences, like they don't know, their chat just doesn't know, I guess, like read the room cues. It's like, gang, it's somebody like Kai Sinat. Like, Kai's not going to know half his chat in real life. You feel me? Like, that's impossible, bro. But they watch Kai, me included, I watch Kai, but Kai don't know us, gang.
Influencer by the hair demanding money.
3 guys came into my room, turned all the lights on.
Isn't that more
and
Kai?
then they had the gun pointed at me.
While most parasocial relationships don't reach this level, there's always a possibility that it can.
3 popular Twitch streamers face a terrifying encounter while live streaming along the Santa Monica Pier.
I remember that.
If the streamer leans too far one way, they might come across as uninterested or cold, but lean too far the other, and viewers can mistake an occasional reply for friendship.
Please stop following me. It's getting weird. It's getting strange. I don't know you, okay? So please leave me alone.
That's where things can take a turn for the worst, because now that attention can turn into expectation. And when the expectation of a response to the next chat isn't met, it can feel less like being ignored by a streamer and more like a betrayal by someone that they thought they knew.
Nigga, did you see that?
A weird parasocial.
You see that chat?
More like a response to the next chat isn't met, it can feel less like being ignored by a streamer and more like a betrayal by someone that they thought they knew.
It's a weird parasocial relationship that forms, and you're not even aware that this person is forming that typically until they're like about to show up, or they do show up.
The gap is hard to manage, which is why most streamers keep
I am not your friend. Damn, Lud.
Keep a barrier up around the heavy personal stuff.
My sis is dead.
Right, let's try and keep it positive.
Please don't talk about side of my chat, please. This is something I just don't like to hear or talk about, you know?
And you can't really blame them. At the end of the day, streamers are supposed to entertain.
At some point, there has to be a boundary between caring about the people watching and becoming responsible for everything that they bring into the chat.
They become too attached to you, where they see you as an actual friend that they have. So I feel like that is kind of a boundary that you have to set as a streamer. But it's hard to gauge where that line is.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's hard to really know like where that line of like friend versus chatter versus like, it's hard, very, very hard. Especially me, like, honestly, my chat, they say I'm too fucking lenient, you feel me? Too nice, this and that third. It's like, bro, like I really just want to just make my Twitch space as welcoming and as happy as possible, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I really want to make it to where it's a place where like everybody can come, vibe, have fun, enjoy your day. If you got a long day at work, and come through. If you have a bad day, come through. We can talk, we can chat, you feel what I'm saying? But I don't know. I think even with me, it's hard to like gauge that line per se.
Joe had every reason to draw that same boundary. He'd answered the heavy messages, taken conversations off stream, and learned what could happen when things become too parasocial.
The first 2 times I helped somebody with like issues, they just kept messaging me, and then they like got upset when I stopped messaging them. So it's more so of that issue.
But mental health meant too much to him. Ignoring somebody who might not make it through the night was never a choice he could live with. After those early mistakes, Joe implemented 2 important factors that would eliminate those odd parasocial dynamics from coming into the picture. For starters, he removed any one-on-one interaction. All conversations with chatters were strictly held on stream from the Twitch chat.
I've prepared to go, tired of waiting for things to improve. You are my escape. Thank you, dude. If you're saying you're gonna kill yourself, don't. I know this was 10 minutes ago. I hope you're still here.
And second, but most importantly, he made the pivot from trying to be the help himself and became the middleman.
Fine if you're depressed and you want to come to me for advice, but when it comes to the gravity of seeking an expert is better than seeking Joe Bartolozzi, a Twitch streamer, TikToker. You know what I mean?
For those who...
It probably feels like with Joe, like it feels like he's an open ear. Like he's gonna listen to me. Like he'll hear what I gotta say. Like he understands me in a sense. Even though Joe technically don't know who these people are, they watch Joe so much. His commentary, the way his takes are, the way he makes the viewer feel welcome so much to where it's like, damn, like this is my nigga dead ass. Like I can tell him anything, but really it's a Twitch chat, bro.
Who came into the chat looking for help, Joe was there to give them a few encouraging words and push them in the right direction.
I've had not so good thoughts, if you know what I mean, and listening to your advice and others has helped me even during those hard times. If you ever have thoughts, reach out to somebody, genuinely. Go to a therapist, psychiatrist, talk to somebody that can help you.
Damn, but taking the Twitch chat offline? I don't even know if I can do that one. If it's in Discord, it's different. If it's in Discord, yeah, but like on some personal shit, it depends on who the chatter is. I'm not gonna lie.
Not the answer. Like there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator.
I'm not gonna lie. I think I would dead feel very, 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 very bad if I'm talking to a chatter and he says, yo, I'm about to, you feel me? I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. That's tough.
Especially seeing that I don't know the person. So that's why I try to do the charity streams for like, you know, 988 or AFSP or Trevor Project. We're doing reactions today. And it's a charity stream. We raised $2,700, which was matched 3x by the Melinda Bill Gates Foundation. So dub in the chat for that. Goes to a good cause, saving lives.
And for a while, this worked pretty well. While it seems kind of small, Joe's brief but encouraging words were actually making a difference in people's lives.
Been subbed for a year now, and I want to say thank you for helping me through this past year with having to deal with my grandpa's suicide and my own personal problems. You're definitely my favorite top streamer, and I hope you never stop.
But by the time Joe graduated college, things had started to change. His viewer count climbed to some of the highest in all of streaming, and managing the expectation of that many chatters is a totally different beast.
Like right now, I average 10K. Chat's horrible.
Yeah?
Like, yeah. I gotta lock in. I want to get into the videos. I'm starting to get stressed the f*** out. I'm starting to get stressed the f*** out. I could tell this was gonna happen at the start of stream when I got like 9 messages just unloaded onto me.
With this many viewers watching, Joe found himself caught between two groups that wanted completely different things from him. Because on one hand, some viewers felt that he wasn't doing enough to help.
I guess even my favorite streamer doesn't care about me. Lame comment. I have 5,000 people in my stream that are spamming right now. I'm also playing a video game, and then I don't respond to you, and you pull this guilt trip.
Yeah, like they expect Joe to answer every single comment. I'm not gonna lie, that's on Joe himself. Has anybody ever really checked on Joe? Like, genuinely, has anybody really ever checked on Joe himself? Like, because going through all this, reading all this, hearing all this, day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, even if just one or two comments a day, still that's a lot that adds up in a month, in a year, 2 years. Like this has to be weighing on him himself a lot, bro.
But on the other hand, there was a totally different group of viewers that were tired of the stream constantly stopping.
Jesus, dude, I like watching your streams, but when you go on rants like this, that's all you do all the time. That's annoying. Play the game. Do me a favor and never watch me again. Do me a favor and go f*** yourself.
No matter what Joe did, someone felt ignored.
Facts,
and the messages
Joe.
Were starting to get more.
Tell them niggas, Joe.
Demanding. Early on, people would briefly mention that they were struggling, and Joe would offer a few words of encouragement. Now they wanted more.
Like every stream, it's been getting more and more and more and more like involved, where people are genuinely asking me to fix their problems. I can't. I'm sorry.
But the hardest part was figuring out who genuinely needed help and who was
you see?
How do you balance?
Like, how would you know?
And then also sorting through people who are just doing it for attention.
I mean, that's the struggle. Because I'm a suicide prevention advocate, that is an avenue that a lot of people use to manipulate their way into being noticed or speaking to me on stream.
Bro.
And so, yeah, if there's 10 chats saying they're suicidal, 6 of them are fake.
Nah, that's fucked up. I'm not. You want to say goodbye? Like, bro, if you're using suicide to get attention from your favorite streamer, YouTuber, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Mentally speaking, you need to get checked out because that's not right. You shouldn't be, bro. No. You shouldn't be using suicide as a joke advocate to backdoor your way into any kind of chat. Like, suicide is to be taken mad seriously, bro. There's a lot of people out here who really battle with mental health and they don't know how to cope. You feel me? And nah, that's just fucked up for somebody to even do that.
Because I do so much mental health advocacy, the amount of people that come into my chat and fake being is absurd. I had one chatter that came in and they say, hey, I'm the mother of so-and-so. He took his own life. I just wanted to let you know you were his favorite streamer.
What?
I'm sorry that he took his life. I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry. I hope you're all right. I'm sorry for the loss of your son.
My God.
Ugh. Come to find out, they come back a month later and they're like, my brother typed that, banned his, blocked him. You're the chatter? I knew that, bro. I'm banning you, man. That's fucking weird as shit.
This leaves Joe stuck making a decision difficult to get right.
If I'm
deranged, that's weird. Nah.
Being honest, I think a large portion of people that come into my chat and say stuff that's idle are lying. But I have to treat them all as if they're real because then I could, on an off chance, not take somebody seriously that is serious. And that's the worst thing you could do.
Yeah. Ignoring the wrong message could have serious consequences, but responding to every message was impossible, and the pressure of trying was beginning to wear him down.
I feel bad, and I've talked about this. It's like, I wish I could help, but like sometimes I can't, you know? Like there's only so much I'm able to do as a creator. Especially seeing that I don't know the person.
But yeah, my thing is though, Joe is a Twitch streamer, YouTuber. Like, granted, what do y'all expect Joe to actually do? I mean, yes, he can give you encouraging words, yes, he can talk to you through it. Like, he can talk to you as you like see where your mental state's at. But genuinely, what do y'all expect him to do past that? You feel me? Like, he's a streamer.
There's one message that weighs on Joe the most. It's one that he's heard over and over again, that for some viewers, he's the only reason that they're still alive.
That's gotta be tough to weigh on. Joe always saved my life, dead ass. I was so fucking serious. I only stopped.
You were there when my dad passed. You saved me from ending my own life more than anyone should. I've realized so much because of you. I can't thank you enough. You unknowingly have helped me with a lot. My life has gotten a lot better since watching you from your philosophy stuff. Never had a favorite streamer until I watched your streams, and it kind of saved my life, no pressure. I wanted to myself, you saved my life. I did not save your life, you saved your own life. Please get the help you need, though. If I'm the only reason that you stopped, wanting to kill yourself in that moment, you need a lot of help outside of just watching my content.
Outside watching Joe Bartolozzi, you feel me? Like, when you're not watching Joe Bartolozzi, are you saying you're putting Joe Bart into the category of, I don't watch Joe, I may end up offing myself? That was chat. I'm not lying. That's bad. It's not bad on Joe, because Joe don't mean it. But like, for the chatter wise, for the person that's viewing it, it's like they only see Joe as like a light, which is good for Joe. It's like, bro, they see Joe as like a light for them, but that's bad. That's a bad situation to be in for Joe, bro. Because like, granted, if he stops streaming, like you said earlier, if he stops streaming, a chatter may end up like that. That's crazy. But that's good though, that people see Joe in that way to where they feel as though he's persons that they can come to. I like that. I like that a lot.
Here's some of those stories. How big of a
that's one thing I'm trying to build in my
because like I know I'm watching through some of their clips talking to people like this. A lot of the chat is asking who is checking on Joe.
Yes.
I mean, I'm starting therapy soon. I'm not saying it's bad to have my videos as like something to fall back on to make you feel happier versus like I'm suicidal, your videos are the only thing that's keeping me alive.
Take a second and think about what that actually means for the person receiving it. Somebody just told you that your uploads are load-bearing for their existence.
Don't tell me that. Like I'm glad I'm able to help, man, but like get help. Like get help. Please.
So what happens if you take a break? What happens if you burn out and quit? On some level, Joe now feels like he has to keep posting, because somewhere out there, somebody's hanging on by his streaming schedule.
There will be people that will like come to my chat and they're like, hey, you prevented me from killing myself because I saw one of your videos and it made me laugh. On surface level, that's great. If you're me, now I'm going, oh, if I stop posting, people are gonna start killing themselves.
And beyond the pressure, there's the sheer...
Yeah, that's gotta be tough. That's gotta be tough for Joe. It's almost like he can't take a break. He can't take a break now. Like, if he takes a break, there's a slim chance, not a slim chance, there may be a big one. There's a chance in general that one, a viewer, a watcher, a fan, if he's not live, they may end up
exposure to darkness. Joe's DMs and chat are a constant stream of people's lowest moments. And when you're surrounded by that much pain for that long, it eventually starts to get in.
That's like the one thing is
he probably
the
has to get burnt
emotional
out.
drain, I guess.
He has
like
to get burnt
I
out.
put a lot out.
After every stream, Joe sits there for an hour just coming back down from what the job took out of him.
Like when I'm done stream, I get off. I literally sit there in like silence for maybe an hour. I need like time to decompress just because that is a lot at times. It takes a toll and I've gotten used to it, but it kind of builds. Like I'll be good for a month and then there'll be a week where I'm just like not there emotionally, I guess. And that's like a problem.
So the obvious question is, why keep doing it? Every other streamer proved you can just let the messages scroll and the career survives.
Joe has a good heart,
full
bro.
wall tomorrow and
he has a good heart, bro. You can tell.
I'm not sitting here acting like I'm some role model, but if people are going through stuff and I recognize that they're watching my content to help them, that I want them to have some sort of guidance of redirection to be better themselves and also better their own mental health in a way that's good for them.
Joe did the math and decided helping people is worth what it costs him.
I enjoy making people happy more than the other aspects of the job. And that's what enables me to deal with this.
Nah, no cap, Joe. Like, nah, I fuck this nigga Joe, bro.
A lot of people are like, oh, push through the negative because you make money. I think I push through the negative because I can affect people more positively here than any other job that I could possibly be doing.
But once he saw what his platform could do for people at their lowest, walking away from that stopped being an option he could live with.
Oh my God.
Thank you. My mom was diagnosed with cancer about 9 months ago.
Sorry to hear that.
We would watch your videos and streams. We loved your philosophy streams. She also majored in philosophy.
Really?
A week ago, I found out she has
2 more days to live. One of the final things we did was watch one of your YouTube videos. Your videos remind me of good memories. She passed away yesterday and you helped me cope. Just wanted to say thank you so much. You help more than you'll ever know.
Nah, Chad, that can bring tears to a grown man's eyes. What?
Oh my God. Yo, that's just gonna make me cry. It's a f***ing weird job, dude. It's a weird job in social media. There's a lot of shit, but it's one of the most like rewarding experiences. Just to be able to be someone to help other people is something that I want to do. Yeah, the money's good. Yeah, it's fun to play video games and shit. But like on a deeper level, dude, being able to make people's days is like genuinely what I want to do. And I'm glad that I can.
W, bro. W video, bro. W golf cart. W Joe, bro. W golf cart. W Joe. But nah, honestly, I kind of resonate with Joe because that's one of the biggest reasons why I got into streaming in the first place. Really, just a really big thing is to have a community, and 2 is to have it to where people can come and enjoy their day, just laugh, have a good time. I love helping people, and if that's me helping a person in any sense of the matter by getting your brain and mind off of your day, mind off of anything that's going through you in general. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I've always said that. I've always enjoyed helping people more than anything. Really, anything itself. Like that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing that really I would say that drives me is just helping an individual. Even if it's me just trolling, like me trolling on Twitch, me trolling on my live streams. I may look dumb, but it's helping that person have a laugh, have a good time in the stream, where their mind is on their daily aspect of their life. You know what I'm saying? That's just my point of view. W fucking Joe Bartolozzi. I hope Joe's good. I hope somebody checks on Joe, honestly. W golf cart. One day, chat, we gonna get a golf cart video. If we get a golf cart video, we made it. No cap. We made it. But nah, man. W fucking Joey B. W Joe. If y'all want to see his channel, bro, go watch Joe Bartolozzi. He's a good YouTuber streamer. Like this shit should be having me cracking up. Like his takes are good. Commentary is good. He's a good guy. Good guy. All right, chat, I'm out of here. I'm gonna see y'all boys in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Yo, come join the live, gang. Come join the live. You know what I'm saying? Also, we just hit 300 subs. We just hit 300 subs on the YouTube. Appreciate all y'all. Welcome to 4L. You feel what I'm saying? We're going to take this shit over. We're going to go big, gang. We're going to go up. Let's get it. I'm out of here. I'm going to see y'all on the next one. I'm out.